Are you curious about what truly annoys Sigma females? In this video, we reveal the surprising traits and behaviors that can push them to their limits. From their strong need for personal space to their frustration with flaky friends, we'll uncover the nuances of their personalities. Sigma females thrive on meaningful connections and are often irritated by superficial interactions or repetitive opinions. Get ready to learn about the unique challenges they face in social settings and how understanding these aspects can lead to deeper, more authentic relationships. Stay tuned as we highlight the unique traits of Sigma females and what you should know to connect better with them. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of Sigma females. Lack of control. Sigma females are often characterized by their strong desire for independence and control, which makes their aversion to losing control over people or situations particularly pronounced. This need for control stems from their inherent perfectionism. They strive for high standards in all aspects of their lives. When they find themselves in circumstances where they cannot dictate the outcome, it can lead to significant frustration and emotional turmoil. This frustration arises not only from a loss of control but also from the potential chaos that can ensue when others are involved in decision-making processes. Sigma females prefer to operate autonomously, managing their affairs without external interference, which allows them to maintain their standards and achieve their goals effectively. This desire for control impacts their relationships with others. Trust becomes a crucial issue. If a Sigma female feels that someone else is responsible for a critical task or decision, she may struggle to trust that individual to meet her expectations. This lack of trust can create barriers in personal and professional relationships, as Sigma females often feel the weight of responsibility when relying on others. They might even shy away from leadership roles because the pressure of knowing that others depend on them can be overwhelming. Instead, they tend to prefer positions where they can observe and influence without being directly accountable for the outcomes. This dynamic illustrates the complexity of Sigma females' personalities. While they are capable leaders, they often choose to remain in the background, valuing their independence over the burdens of leadership. Crowded places. Sigma females often find themselves overwhelmed in crowded environments, a sentiment that stems from their deep sensitivity to the thoughts and emotions of those around them. Unlike extroverted personalities who thrive in social settings, Sigma females experience a heightened level of distraction in bustling places such as concerts, festivals, or busy cafes. The cacophony of voices and the energy of the crowd can create a sensory overload, making it challenging for them to concentrate on their own thoughts or tasks. This overwhelming sensation is not merely a preference for solitude, it is a genuine need for mental clarity and focus that often necessitates retreating to quieter spaces. In these crowded situations, Sigma females may feel uncomfortable as they become acutely aware of the emotional currents flowing around them. They are naturally introspective and require time alone to recharge their mental batteries. This need for solitude is often misunderstood by others who may perceive them as antisocial or shy. However, it is essential to recognize that Sigma females are not avoiding social interaction. Instead, they are prioritizing their mental well-being. Their introverted nature means they cherish meaningful connections over superficial interactions, which can be hard to come by in crowded settings where conversations tend to lack depth. The discomfort experienced in crowded places can lead to feelings of anxiety or irritability. The constant barrage of external stimuli can disrupt their inner peace and make it difficult for them to engage authentically with others. This is particularly true when they feel pressured to conform to social norms or expectations in these environments. As such, Sigma females often seek out opportunities to connect with others in calmer settings where they can express themselves freely without the overwhelming noise and chaos typical of crowded places. Their preference for solitude is not a flaw but rather a vital aspect of their identity that allows them to maintain balance and clarity in their lives. Invading personal space. Sigma females have a profound sensitivity regarding their personal space, which is a fundamental aspect of their identity. This sensitivity is not merely a preference but a necessity for their emotional and mental well-being. They thrive in environments where their boundaries are respected and often become extremely uncomfortable if someone invades their personal space, particularly through unsolicited physical contact. This discomfort can manifest in various ways, including anxiety or irritation, as they feel their autonomy is being compromised. Sigma females are known for their strong sense of self and independence. Thus, any uninvited touch can feel like an infringement on their personal sovereignty. Establishing clear boundaries is crucial for Sigma females. They are direct about their needs and communicate them openly, expecting others to honor these limits without question. This insistence on personal space is not about being antisocial or unfriendly. Rather, It reflects their understanding of the importance of maintaining a healthy emotional environment. They recognize that respecting boundaries is essential for fostering respectful and meaningful relationships. In social situations, they may appear aloof or detached when someone oversteps these boundaries, but this behavior is a protective mechanism to safeguard their inner peace. Sigma females often go out of their way to respect the personal space of others, understanding that everyone has different comfort levels. They appreciate when others reciprocate this respect, as it fosters trust and mutual understanding in relationships. When someone disregards these boundaries repeatedly, Sigma females are not hesitant to address the issue directly or take necessary actions to protect their space, which may include distancing themselves from the individual altogether. This proactive approach underscores their commitment to self-respect and emotional health, as they prioritize environments that allow them to be themselves without external pressures or discomfort. Being told what to do. Sigma females place a high value on their independence and autonomy, which makes them particularly resistant to being told what to do. This desire for self-direction is rooted in their belief that they are best equipped to make decisions that align with their values and goals. When someone attempts to order them around without providing a rationale, it can be incredibly irritating for them. They appreciate understanding the reasoning behind decisions, as this not only validates their intelligence but also respects their capacity for critical thinking. Sigma females thrive in environments where they can explore ideas and make choices based on their own assessments rather than following orders blindly. This need for autonomy often leads Sigma females to seek out roles and relationships that allow them to maintain control over their decisions. They are not simply defiant, rather, they prefer to engage in discussions that foster mutual understanding and respect. When given the opportunity to express their thoughts and contribute to decision-making processes, they feel valued and empowered. Conversely, being treated like a subordinate or having their opinions disregarded can lead to feelings of frustration and resentment. This dynamic can create tension in both personal and professional relationships, as Sigma females may withdraw or become less cooperative if they feel their independence is threatened. Repetitive opinions. Sigma females are often deeply frustrated by conversations that revolve around repetitive opinions, where individuals merely echo the same viewpoints without contributing any unique insights. This tendency for conformity in discussions can feel stifling to Sigma females, who thrive on intellectual stimulation and the exchange of diverse perspectives. They value originality and depth, seeking meaningful interactions that challenge their thinking and broaden their understanding of the world. When they encounter discussions that lack this richness, it can lead to feelings of annoyance and disengagement, as they find themselves yearning for more substantive dialogue. The frustration stems from their intrinsic desire for growth and exploration. Sigma females are not just passive listeners, they actively engage with ideas and concepts, often dissecting them to uncover deeper meanings. They appreciate when others bring fresh viewpoints to the table, as this fosters an environment of creativity and innovation. In contrast, conversations that simply recycle familiar opinions feel like a waste of time to them. They see every discussion as an opportunity for learning and personal development, so when that potential is squandered on repetitive banter, it can be particularly disheartening. Flaky behavior. Sigma females have little patience for flaky behavior, particularly when it comes to friends or acquaintances who frequently cancel plans or make last-minute changes without valid reasons. Reliability is a cornerstone of their relationships, and they value consistency in the people they choose to surround themselves with. When someone repeatedly fails to follow through on commitments, it not only disrupts their plans but also undermines the trust that is essential for any meaningful connection. For Sigma females, each canceled plan represents not just a missed opportunity for connection but also a disregard for their time and effort. This frustration with flaky behavior is rooted in their desire for authentic relationships built on mutual respect and accountability. Sigma females tend to invest significant time and energy into maintaining their friendships, so when others do not reciprocate this commitment, it can lead to disappointment and disillusionment. They appreciate those who honor their promises and understand that reliability is a reflection of one's character. Inconsistent behavior can feel like a betrayal of the trust they extend to others, making it difficult for them to maintain a positive outlook on the relationship. Superficial interactions. Sigma females have a distinct preference for meaningful connections over superficial interactions, which significantly shapes their social experiences. They often find themselves annoyed by conversations that lack substance or depth, as they crave authentic engagement in their relationships. For Sigma females, superficial exchanges feel unfulfilling and can even be emotionally draining. This aversion to shallow interactions is rooted in their intrinsic values of authenticity and integrity, which guide their approach to friendships and social engagements. They seek out conversations that challenge their intellect and provoke thought, valuing discussions that explore complex ideas and emotions. In a world where small talk often dominates social settings, Sigma females may feel isolated or frustrated when surrounded by individuals who prefer to skim the surface of conversation. They thrive in environments where they can share their thoughts and feelings openly, engaging in dialogues that allow for vulnerability and honesty. This desire for depth is not just about personal preference, it reflects their understanding of the importance of genuine connections in fostering emotional well-being. When interactions lack substance, Sigma females may withdraw or disengage, preferring solitude over forced socialization that does not resonate with their values.